Pandora friends, my name is Leanne and I'm mad for Pandora. Welcome back to another video. Today I would like to share my second Christmas bracelet with you. My second Christmas bracelet is actually red, but I decided I would also show you my gorgeous gold bangle. And while it's not specifically a Christmas bracelet or bangle, it is the way I've been wearing it for quite a long time now, and I did want to share it with you. Now this is the two-tone bangle I bought when it retired, and I was really hoping one day to be able to get the full gold one, but I don't think I will ever be getting it. It's just so expensive now. It's definitely gone up in price, and even if it retired it would still be a crazy price. So I really do enjoy having the two-tone one, and I'm quite grateful that I bought it when I did. So this one is just beautiful, and it's just got the gold clasp, and then you would probably remember quite a long time ago I hauled these gorgeous gold clips. I don't think I ever showed you where I wear them, and they have found somewhat a permanent home on this bangle. Now I'm not sure of the exact name of these. Some people just say it's 14 karat gold heart clips, and I did find a name for beating heart, but I'd have to do more research to find out whether that's the exact name. Now these are gorgeous. Now the original older ones of these are slightly smaller, so if you're going to buy two of them from two different sellers, I would be checking to see whether they're the new style or the old style. But they are a very, very gorgeous, quite chunky clip as far as the gold clips go, because these are the second lot that retired. Now the other one I have on my bracelet, now this one is just one that I'd bought off my daughter. She'd bought it pre-loved, and I'm not sure of the exact name of this one either, but it's a beautiful open works gold spacer, and it's just got little dots on the side there. Now there are two Openworks gold spacers. The other one's a lot smaller. I remember when these ones retired, and I sort of had an inkling that I would want them at some point, but yeah, I never got to get them. So when my daughter had bought this one pre-loved and didn't really want it, I did get this one for quite a good price, but because I only had one, it was very hard to style. And yeah, so I think I've come up with a bit of a design that really sort of emphasizes the fact that it is a puffy sort of Openworks heart. So because I've got the gold clasp and I've got the two gold clips, which are all hearts, and then I've put this beautiful dangle on here. Now this is actually a charm, but it's can, I guess, be worn as a pendant. I have worn it as a pendant, but for the most part, because it's got the bail that's like really sort of chunky and cubic zirconias, I do find this one very hard to wear as a necklace because they just sort of want to turn sideways. I have tried it on my chunky chain, and that does help. But this is a beautiful heart. Now I did buy this when it retired with that one I showed on my green opalescence Christmas bracelet that I've just shown. And I went back to get this one after I'd bought the other one, and I saw how small and blingy the other one was, and then I got this one. So pretty. This one's called Romantic Heart Dangle, and it is so beautiful. But as you can see, I have a heart, and the heart there matches the heart on this. It's funny because it took a while before I put this design together, but once I did, I haven't pulled it apart since. So the next charm I have is this beautiful gold angel, and this one's called Angel of Grace. And oh, I got this one when it retired as well. The wings and just the detail, the cutout design is just absolutely incredibly beautiful. However, because of the shape of this angel, I have found it quite hard for styling on a bracelet. I did wear it on my O pendant for a while, and I have done sort of Christmas sort of designs with that, but I just found it sort of one of those things that, yeah, I wasn't truly happy with it, and I didn't like the fact that I had this very expensive and beautiful charm just waiting for, you know, to be on a Christmas design. So it does have the gorgeous little halo, and on the other side it also has an open heart. So it's definitely not a charm that you can sort of put too close to other charms because it has the beautiful wings. And it doesn't have a face, but yeah, I just love the detail, and then it's hollow on the inside. So when I put these all together and I realized they had a very common sort of look about them with the open works and the hearts, I thought, oh, I really like this. And it's not so Christmassy that you can't wear it all year round. So because I actually got this idea from someone, I think I saw it on Instagram, where they were wearing the angel so it's sort of basically facing your arm face down, and it actually sits so much better and sort of snugs into your arm a lot better. I kept trying to face it upwards, and it was always wanting to flip and be upside down, and it took me to realize that sometimes you really got to work with the charm and what it wants to do, not necessarily what you want to do. So I see the back as the front, and it definitely loves sitting that way. I'll pop it on my arm to show you. Okay, so I'm just wearing it with the clasp up, and then when I flip my arm over, I can push these up a little bit more. So you'll see what I mean by the fact that it just wants to hug in there, and then I just let the charm sort of all dangle down. But yeah, it's very comfortable to wear like this. I should have put it one more up my arm because that's how I've been sort of wearing it. Now, while I've got you here, I will also show you what else I have on my arm. So I also have this beautiful, I think it was a couple of years ago that this one came out as the bangle for the gift with purchase. Now this one is very, very pretty, and it's just got the stars with cubic zirconias. I'm not sure what this one was called, some sort of galaxy one, I'm assuming, because it's sort of got the shooting bits in between. And this is also one of the Black Friday charms. Now the reason I haven't got this on my actual bracelet is because it's not the same color red as all the other reds, and I find this one actually quite difficult to style. So it often hangs out on its own. It's actually really good to wear just by itself on an open bangle. And then the reason I love this bangle, and sometimes I'll wear it up the other way, and it's just got the beautiful little stars. I really love that. Now the other thing I've been wearing a lot is my Christmas train. Now this is just a gorgeous little charm, not really little, it's 2-in-1 and it's just joined. So it's quite a chunky one, and I have put this on my bracelet before, but it does take up a lot of real estate. So this year I'm just wearing it on my open bangle. And this is also one of the Christmas bracelets that we got a couple of years ago. Now this one is like a shooting star. Now this was an Australian and I think New Zealand one. It wasn't available everywhere. So it's very cute. If you can hear Christmas carols playing, I don't know if you'll be able to, but the neighbours are actually playing their Christmas carols because it is the day before Christmas. Kind of good to get in the mood with doing a video when you can hear Christmas carols playing in the background. So yeah, I really like that, just simple little design. And then as my rings, I have the beautiful peridot, so that was August, and then the garnet, that's January. They are the gorgeous birthday blooms. I love having these two sizes. These are 52s. They go so well together as a little Christmas design without being one. And then of course I'm still wearing my love ring, absolutely gorgeous. Got it off hubby for our anniversary and it's just beautiful. It's still available, this one, if you love it like I do, pardon the pun. But yeah, it's definitely one worth picking up. And then I've just got a couple of my other rings. Now these are just stacked. So I've got my little beaded ring with my little greens ring. I like those two stacked together. Now the earrings that I'm wearing are ones I wore a couple of years ago. I think I put these together. Now they are great little design. Now this is actually peridot and this one's actually garnet as well. So these are very, very old Pandora earrings and I was very fortunate to pick them up. I love wearing these two together for Christmas because they go so well with my rings, and sort of a bit of a flashy sort of earring. They're quite large and yeah, I think they look really good together. And on my seconds, I've been wearing these beautiful little candy canes. Now I bought these, I think I'm going to say last year in the sale, but maybe it was in the middle of the year. They are so teeny tiny. Actually very, very happy that I got these. So they just have little cubic zirconias. I'll try and move them back out of the way. There you go, hopefully you can see them. Now even though these are really, really tiny, they do really show quite well in your ears because obviously they're not the colour of your ear. And I'm loving wearing them with these. So as I said when I did my other bracelet video, I've been sort of alternating my red one day and my other one the next. And the other piece I have, this is on a Rollo chain. I wear this one a fair bit, I guess. It's got different sizes. Now I have a feeling this one might have retired. It's got 3 different lengths. It's quite a good one. And I do have my open locket, floating locket, or whatever it was called. Yeah, floating locket. And I've got my little tiny love charm in there. I've got the little Santa, just for a pop of red. And then I got the little present, which is got a lot of cubic zirconias on it. There was a different present one as well, which would have been nice because that would have been a pop of red. And then I got the little wreath. I really like the wreath. Okay, so this is my second Christmas bracelet. Now, I am really loving this. It's just full of colour, it's just really special. And these charms have been collected over many, many years. So a couple of years ago, I did a video where I had a pudding at the end of my video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I really enjoyed filming that video. I got chocolate all over my hands, and it was just very memorable considering now, because of my allergies, I can't eat coconut anymore and I can no longer have the puddings. So they were just the derelict puddings, and so yummy. Now, you may notice a few old pieces and a few new pieces on this bracelet, and I really enjoy the fact that you can collect Christmas charms for many, many years and they all seem to still go together, which is very exciting, because you don't want to just go out and get every Christmas charm that is available every year, because then you would end up with lots and lots of bracelets and you just wouldn't have time to wear them in pretty much the 1 month you get to wear them. So I don't actually have a bracelet for this Christmas design. I really do want to get that new star one. It's just beautiful, but I didn't get to get it. So I did have to pinch this off my 2020 bracelet. So I've just got the lovely heart bracelet. I do quite like this plain one. It sits quite well on my arm. Some of my other heart things I find don't. So this one's just called the Hearts Clasp Snake Chain Bracelet, and I'm sure it's a favorite for many, many people. And I do believe this one's still available. This safety chain, however, I don't think it is. It's just got cubic zirconias all over it, and I've used it for other designs as well. At the moment it was sort of a floater between my mini designs, so I kind of stole that for the month as well. It looks quite nice with the plain heart. And I don't have many cubic zirconias on here at all, so as you know, I'm not into the real crazy blingy stuff. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's just not my preference. So the first charm on here is a beautiful Black Friday charm. And this is one, I'm trying to think whether I got this one off Rulala or I had to buy this one from a trusted seller that I get a few things from. It has been a long time though that I've had it, and hopefully you can see the hallmark there. And this one is the 2012 Precious Gift, and now all the Black Friday charms had the date stamped on them, but this one, so still gorgeous. Got the little tag. I think the little gift tag is just a really nice touch. There is another present that they used to have, and it was like that beautiful bold red all over it. I kind of wish I'd got that one because that's just amazing. But this one is definitely lovely, and it basically looks like the other little present that's like this is very similar to that one. I think they tried to recreate it in a petite. And these gorgeous little mittens. Obviously this is not my wintry looking bracelet, but of course it's got the reddy pink sort of colour, little hearts on it. So who could resist these gorgeous little mittens? Also, I've said in the past, it kind of reminds me of having to wear a glove, so I do love these little mittens. I remember having to wear mittens at school. It was so cold some days. Probably nothing like some of the places overseas, but you know, when you're under a school building or something, the wind used to just rip through there. But I love the bail on this one. It's so cool. And this next charm is my brand new one. And just beautiful. Now, my theme of this bracelet is kind of food, I guess, in a way, or mostly. So I've got the little gingerbread man, and it's got the little red heart, and it's quite a detailed little charm, and I sort of wanted to style it beside this dangle because of the way the roof went. And then on the other side, got the little girl, and she's got a little pink bow. So that's really cute, and that's just got like a little cutout. But yeah, it's very detailed. I just love the way they do the roof, and it's like got icing all dripping down. Now because I'm really limited to what I can eat, sort of having to make my own foods and stuff, and I've turned it started off being a jam drop recipe, and I made it into a ginger nut type recipe, and now I've manipulated it in such a way it actually tastes a lot like gingerbread man. So I'm really enjoying having a few of those. Now, I did show this on my little haul video I did, and then this is the one I got last year from my hubby. So I don't know, these two seem to fit really, really well together. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but when they flip together and they don't rub together, which is really nice. So as you know, I style my most of my charms sort of up my arm, so I get to look at these two little kitties. Now this beautiful mouse, we got the ornament from the mouse from last year, so that's why hubby wanted to buy it for me. It's got such a cute little face. It is starting to oxidize slightly. I definitely think it's not quite as shiny as last year, but it is taking a while. Now, if I've missed any of the names for anything, I will do my best to put them in my description, but this one's so cute. It's just got the little candy cane, and this red is definitely not quite the Pandora red that I'm used to, and the green isn't either, but it is a really, really cute little charm. They're just calling this one the Festive Mouse and Stocking Charm, so not overly exciting name. And then this gorgeous charm. I have changed this bracelet around a little bit even recently because I wasn't 100% happy with it, so I've sort of moved this one from the middle. I did have it in the middle, and just trying to balance out the bows as well as the colors, and I just felt like having these two that are quite sort of colorful, different colors. I originally had the pudding next to it, and it was just, I think, too much going on, so I've swapped it for this red one. Now this is kind of like a Black Friday charm. It's a Rockettes one, also the Christmas, I guess, one for the year. And this one does have a year stamped on it. So this one is 2017, and they just called it the Bright Ornament. I just love the way the bows come down. This one's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite Christmas charm. Probably the pudding is my favorite, but this is close up there. Like, it is just so detailed and so beautiful and really, really quite flashy. I remember buying this from our Pandora store. It was very exciting to be able to get one of the collector charms. Now, I've just got fairly generic clips on these. I did have high hopes for my new clips. As you know, I bought these beautiful ribbon clips, but my husband did try and take one back to the store that I could not open. It was just impossible to open, but one of the young girls was there and didn't seem to know what the policy was, and my husband came back with the same clips. So I've left these round clips on. So they're just I think the daisy clips, and I do have a few of these, but I don't think they look bad on this bracelet at all. I kind of like the little bit of oxidized detail. And then we have the two beautiful stockings. And I just love these. Now, as I do with Pandora stuff that I buy online, because I can't pick it out myself, I usually get multiples because I want to make sure I'm not getting one that, you know, like when they're all sold out, you can't really return it and exchange it and all that sort of stuff the same way you can if it's current stock. So I often will get, you know, a spare or whatever to pick between them. And when these came, and they both came so perfectly, I kept them both, and I'm so glad I did, because like quite a lot of times I'm wearing them both on a bracelet, but they are just gorgeous. And they're just calling these ones Festive stocking. It's got the little candy cane and the present. We actually have red stockings that we used to hang up for Christmas. Who knows where they are now since we moved house. I don't really even know, but yeah, they were definitely favorites. And then I must say that I absolutely adore these new Muranos. They are just gorgeous and very easy to style with, actually. So they do have the little candy canes as the hearts, and then they have the gingerbread man and girl. They've got two, and then they have the little Christmas tree. So very, very cute. It definitely fits in with my theme. I didn't end up going and swapping it for the little fault that was, I don't know if it's going to be a problem, because it had the tiniest little bit of sort of silver missing, I think, but hopefully they'll be fine. But they are beautiful. I did get two that were perfectly matching, so I'm very happy about that. And then, so these Muranos are just called Christmas Magic Muranos, and they are definitely beautiful. Definitely worth having in the collection. As you know, I haven't been a huge Murano fan over the years, and I've missed out on some really beautiful ones I wish I could have now. But I thought these were definitely worth having, and I'll get to use them year after year. Now, the two little spaces that I have are like little candy cane spaces, and I find that they fit really well to sort of hold the Muranos out so you can really see the sides. And then of course I have my gorgeous pudding. I love this pudding so much. Yeah, definitely the best charm that I have for Christmas. Just has so many great memories, and it's wearing really well even for the colour. And it's literally called Christmas pudding, so nothing too fancy. but it looks really good on my arm. I have to push the bracelet up my arm though, otherwise, because it's a little bit lower than the Muranos, it wants to spin a little bit, but it's so pretty. And then I can skip around a few. So I have the little red teddy bear. This teddy bear was used in a lot of different designs. They had the boy and the girl, and then they did the puffy heart Mother's Day one. But this is so cute. I have shown him before. He's got that same color red pretty much as the Murano. I love that Christmas red. He's got so much detail. He's got a little bit of green enamel on his scarf as well. So I'm really happy that I got this little bear. I've had this one quite a long time too. He does flip a lot, so it's one of the reasons that I wear him facing up my arm. And then I have this gorgeous warm Coco charm, definitely another favorite. And it's got the little candy cane and the red heart, and just such a beautiful charm. I've had this one a few years as well, and I do believe this one's retiring this year. Pretty sure I saw it in our sales, and pretty sure it was the sales I just saw it in. So if you can pick this one up, make sure you do. It's such a nice charm, but I do feel that it's one that if you put a round charm beside it, it does sort of fit a lot better, because this round charm doesn't sort of get scratched or anything, and it lets it be able to do whatever it needs to do, having the handle sticking out, but then you've got the candy cane to watch out for. It's always important to work with the charms and not against them. If they are flippers, turn them upside down. If they're got weird shapes, try and get a charm beside it that won't go crazy and won't interfere with it moving, because you don't want to be, you know, putting too many things too closely together or having things that rub on each other. So the next charm I have is Silent Night. Now I've had this one for quite a long time now, and as you know, my faith is important to me, and this one really represents that for Christmas. So we've just got the three wise men there, and we've got Joseph and Mary and baby Jesus in the manger, and then we've got Joseph and Mary and the donkey there. So it's a very detailed charm. I'm kind of in a way disappointed I didn't buy those other Christmas nativity scene charms. They had carolers, they had three wise men, and they had the manger scene as well. But then, you know, like you're filling up your bracelet with just silver charms. So it's nice to sort of have one that sort of has everything on it. And then we've got this gorgeous gingerbread man. Now I've had him for a few years now, and he is so cute. So I've only really got the brownie colour there, and then I've got the brown on the pudding, but it's still not even the same brown. But I like that there's a couple of touches of that as well. I guess even those timber charms would be, the little wood Murano type things would be really nice on a Christmas bracelet. And then I've got this, another one of my favourites, I guess you could say, the beautiful red pine cone. Now this one's a really special charm. It does hold special memories with where I used to live and stuff on my grandparents' farm for quite a long time. Yeah, it's really, really lovely. We used to have a lot of pine trees around. So that's my red Christmas bracelet. Well, it's predominantly red, and I hope you enjoyed seeing it. It is really nice to wear. I'm sort of wondering whether you know, what I did this year is so good that I'm not sure if I'm going to change too much for next year, because I'm really happy with the designs that I did and I've been really enjoying wearing them. But never say never, obviously then I wouldn't have too much to show next year. Maybe next year I will go through all my ornaments instead. Who knows? But I do hope that you guys, if you're celebrating Christmas, that you have a wonderful time with your family and friends. I think we'll be having a pretty quiet one here. But until next time, take care.